victory over the obstacles. Dr. Vivek Ksheersagar is the author of this book. We are introducing Dr. Vivek Hindurao Ksheersagar. Dr. Ksheersagar is the Managing Director of the highly reputed and widely recognized Katraj Dairy of the Pune District Cooperative Milk Producers Union Limited, located at Katraj in Pune, Maharashtra. The ideal lifestyle of the 4 Ashramas. Indian culture tells us about the 4 aspirations or duties of human life, which are Dharma, well-being of society; Artha, earning money; Kama, fulfilling desires; and Moksha, salvation. In order to perform all these duties step by step, human life is divided into 4 parts known as Ashramas, namely Brahmacharyashram, Grahasthashram, Vanaprasthashram and Sannyasashram.
The ideal lifestyle of 4 ashramas, while taking the cognizance of these 4 ashramas, firstly we have to see that what are the goals in one's life. One is dharma, then Kam, then Arth and Moksha. So to achieve this goal, what are the path? What is the best path to achieve Dharma, Artha, Kam and Moksha? So one has to enter when he is being a child, an innocent. At that time he is in a brahmacharya ashram where he has to learn. He has to learn many things without distracting the mind.
A child starts his brahmacharya ashram when he enters a gurukul for his studies. In this ashram, kids are encouraged to follow a strict, disciplined lifestyle in order to achieve knowledge. Students are taught to control their senses through yoga and meditation. Students' lives in a gurukul were focused towards gaining knowledge and serving their teachers, and in this way they used to stay away from any addiction or sense gratification. Kings, ministers and other scholars were invited to the gurukul. They used to teach students by sharing their real-life experiences.
After getting the education and skill to earn the money, in this period the brahmacharya ashram, where the unisex, they are separated. Boys are sent to the gurukulas where the teachers, they taught them. Few special persons like king and other rishis, saints, they used to come and they teach various experiences in their life.
Healthy debates and discussions were held on various topics. Students belonging to different families lived together in a gurukul. They performed various kinds of works like collecting wood from the jungle, preparing food, helping their teachers, cleaning the premises, etc.
So getting the knowledge, and when they become mature, at that time they transfer from brahmacharya ashram to grahastha ashram, where they have to choose their partners, and they should have their children, and they have to nourish their children, and they have to perform their duties like making the food, earning the money to take care of their children.
Vanaprasthashram. In this stage, a person spends time in introspecting about his life till now. He works on reducing his evil desires and tries to live a simple life, performing yogasana to control his mind.
After that, say this is a brahmacharya ashram, say passing 25 years, then again grahastha ashram, they are past 25 years. Then Vanaprasthashram, that is the third, where they have to give only advice. They are with the family. They are also looking at the business. But they have to inculcate their skills, their style of earning the money and behaving with the people. And they are giving the advice that if you have done this thing, that would have been better for your performance. So, advice is given in the Vanaprasthashram.
At this age, the human body is more prone to disease, so it needs fresh food and fresh air, and therefore elderly people are advised to live in the abode of nature. After Vanaprasthashram, people travel to places of pilgrimage or to the Himalayas and live life like a sannyasi till death.
And sannyasashram, then it is a detachment from the family, from your own business. You have to become a third person. And you have to see on that angle whether he is a right or he is a wrong. He should not have any sort of feelings or emotions with them, as if that my child, my son, my daughter is a third person and I am not being related with their families by any means. So this is a sannyasa, purely detachment and only the thinking of the plus and minuses in their life and achieving the salvation, that is the moksha.
At this stage of life, the body needs fresh air and fresh food, so people used to live in the forest and spend the remaining life like a sage. This last stage of human life is meant to attain salvation through devotion and yogic practices. This was the ideal lifestyle in ancient times. However, nowadays we don't live such lives. So, we see so much chaos in our society. The students are not taught to respect elders or control their senses at a young age, and so we see so many crimes against women. Due to an uncontrolled mind, youth have to face depression and many of them end up committing suicide.
So, finding out the different ways to achieve the human being's goals, this is a perfect and basic way to achieve these goals. So, one has to control with these partitions, this particular period. The life is divided into 4 ashramas and you have to give a 25%, 25%, 25% and 25%. So if it is inculcated, then definitely one should not be a very greedy. One should not gain the money for their n number of generations. He has to see only what he requires for his life and what is he will not have unnecessarily competitions. So the win-win situation, each and everyone should grow in a proper manner. No one can exploit each other. These are the basic morality or ethics in these 4 ashramas.
So, it has been Dr. Vivek Hindurao Ksheersagar's endeavor over the last many decades to make sure that these natural resources are preserved in pristine condition for many generations to come.